Welcome back to the next Biz Thing, the podcast where we spotlight innovative, impact-driven businesses that are redefining how industries function. Today, we're diving into a service that's making a surprisingly big splash in the world of cleanliness, order, and sustainability: junk removal. More specifically, we're talking about a standout leader in this space, a company that has combined affordability, efficiency, and decades of experience to transform the way Melbourne handles waste. Let's talk about Junk Removal Melbourne. What might sound at first like a straightforward service, taking away your unwanted junk, is in fact a well-oiled, carefully managed operation that plays a crucial role in urban life. In a growing city like Melbourne, with expanding suburbs, bustling businesses, and the ever-present challenge of managing consumer and industrial waste, having a trusted partner to handle the clutter is more than just a convenience. It's a necessity. Junk Removal Melbourne, with over 30 years of combined experience, is not just doing the job, they're elevating it to a new standard. From the moment you engage their services, what becomes immediately clear is the professionalism that comes with experience. This is not your average collection crew tossing old furniture into a truck. This is a company that understands that every item removed has a story, a footprint, and a potential environmental impact. Their approach is structured, respectful, and focused on minimizing waste, maximizing recycling, and keeping your spaces, residential or commercial, running smoothly. Let's talk about value, because this is a business built on the foundation of cost-effectiveness. One of the biggest barriers for customers when hiring removal services is pricing. Junk removal. Melbourne has turned this concern into one of their key advantages. They've managed to strike a delicate balance between offering premium-level service and ensuring that it remains accessible to homeowners, renters, and business operators alike. Whether it's a one-off job or regular waste management, they keep their pricing transparent and competitive, so clients know they're getting real value for money. But what really sets them apart is how they manage the entire life cycle of junk. We're living in a world increasingly concerned with environmental impact, and rightly so. Landfills are brimming, oceans are choking with plastic, and many consumers are looking to do their part. Junk removal. Melbourne meets this consciousness head-on with a strong commitment to sustainability. Items collected aren't just hauled away blindly. The team actively sorts, recycles, and donates whenever possible. Furniture that can be reused, electronics that can be refurbished, and materials that can be recycled are diverted from landfill, reducing waste and helping the community at the same time. What's also impressive is the range of services they offer. From residential cleanouts to office strip-outs, from construction site clearances to end-of-lease rubbish removals, their team handles it all. Got a garage that looks like a storage war zone? They've got it covered. Need an estate cleanup after a family transition? They approach it with care and compassion. Businesses doing renovations and drowning in debris? One call, and the site is cleared without a hitch. This kind of breadth isn't just convenient. It's crucial in a fast-paced, dynamic city like Melbourne. Having a single provider that understands the different challenges of various environments, from the tiny laneways of inner-city suburbs to sprawling outer residential zones, makes all the difference. They don't just bring the right tools, they bring the right mindset. One of the other major reasons this company deserves the spotlight is the ease of access and customer-focused communication. Their website is straightforward and informative, allowing you to get a quote quickly, see the range of services, and even book a job online. They're prompt in their responses, flexible in scheduling, and always ready to offer advice or answer questions about what can and cannot be removed. Their focus on professionalism and courtesy has not gone unnoticed by the community. Reviews consistently praise the friendliness of the staff, the promptness of service, and the feeling that you're being looked after by people who genuinely care about doing a great job. That's the hallmark of a business with longevity. It doesn't just complete tasks, it builds relationships. Let's also consider the team's expertise. With over 30 years of combined industry experience, the crew behind Junk Removal Melbourne brings a deep understanding of how to navigate challenges quickly and safely. This is especially important in environments like construction sites or offices, where safety, timing, and discretion are key. When you hire them, you're not just paying for a truck and some strong backs. You're investing in experience, foresight, and professionalism. In a broader sense, companies like Junk Removal Melbourne are also part of a growing ecosystem of urban maintenance and sustainability-focused services that keep our cities livable. We often take cleanliness and clutter-free environments for granted. But think for a moment. Without teams like these working behind the scenes, how quickly would our neighborhoods descend into disarray? Who would handle the messy leftovers of our modern lives? This is the invisible scaffolding of urban society, and it deserves recognition. At the heart of it, Junk Removal Melbourne is offering more than just a removal service. They're offering peace of mind, the kind of calm that comes from knowing your space is clean, your junk is being disposed of responsibly, and you've partnered with a company that values your time, your wallet, and the planet. So, whether you're moving house, decluttering after years of accumulation, managing an office renovation, or just tired of looking at that old couch on your porch, consider this. The solution is simple, professional, and just a call or click away. Junk Removal. Melbourne isn't just in the business of waste. They're in the business of transformation, of taking what no longer serves you and making space for what's next. In a world increasingly complicated by stuff, too much of it, too fast, there's something deeply reassuring about a company that helps you clear the decks and move forward. And that's exactly what Junk Removal Melbourne is doing, clearing the way for better living, better business, and a better city. Thanks for tuning in to The Next Biz Thing. Until next time, keep your space clear and your ideas big.